So hello and welcome. It's Clem here. I just want to give you an updated walkthrough of what's inside the CES Continued Program, why you should continue or why you should consider continuing with the program. We're going to have a look at it here and you can see what's in it for you should you decide to keep on going. The whole point of this program is to, rather than bring you to a point where you've been enjoying the 12-week program and you come to a point now where it's ended, and rather than falling off a cliff, that you have a means of continuing your progress and continuing access to the hypnosis audios that you've been enjoying, that you've become accustomed to listening, and that have helped you develop a new routine and a new relationship with food and your body and yourself. So progress is not a straight line. There are ups and there are downs. But if you've just finished the 12-week program or you're coming close to finishing it, and you feel like you're moving in the right direction, then the important thing is to keep going. That's exactly what the CES Continued Program is for. It's got more content, a lot more content than the 12-week program, because quite simply, you couldn't fit this content in the 12-week program. You had enough to be doing. So first of all, let's go into it here. I'm going to click on this, and it brings us into the modules. There are basically 19 modules here. But also, this program means it's not as restricted as the 12-week program, obviously. You can dip in and out of whatever modules you want, and depending on what you need. The module at the top here is self-compassion. We have the 3 pillars of self-compassion here, based on the world-renowned psychologist for self-compassion, Dr. Christian Neff. We've got self-compassion modules. We've got the 10-minute mini hypnos, which if you go into that there, you'll see you've got the 10-minute version of glucose, digestion, insulin, gut. You have the 10-minute versions of those, and they're perfect if you want to relax, but you don't have much time, or if you're on the go, if you're walking, or you're at work, or you're on a quick break. You can listen to them like a podcast, or you can just listen to them while you're semi-relaxing for a short break in your day, or you can just chill out and listen to them deeply and use these as an entry into some deeper relaxation, chilling out, or if you want to just go to sleep. They might help too. Then we have I'm going to come back to the Binge Eating Trigger-Reveal shortly, because that is basically a program within a program. So I'm going to skip that for now, and we're here to back to basics. And if you click on back to basics, basically these are all the videos that you've watched to prepare you for the original 12-week program. Program preparation videos 1 and 2, how to listen to hypnosis audios, you've golden hours, magic hours, a walkthrough again to remind you of some of the key concepts on the program. Then we have the full hypnos selection. So if I click on this, basically we have approximately 18 audios here. So you have glucose, you have the insulin, gut hypnosis, digestion, diversion, it's all there. And then you've got reset 1 to 3. I've added basically 3 updated, if you like, or just slightly different reset 1 to 3 audios here. These are specifically designed that you can listen to them passively, and I hope that means something to you. But you also have the original reset 1 to 3 there as well. And then we have Clem Talks, some psychology type videos. Again, you're familiar with these. You'll have watched the psychological transitions. You'd have come across Red Day, the Red Day, Green Day behavior tracker. Again, how to listen to hypnosis audios. Other videos that you might not have come across, what are feelings? The FASS model of shame. That can be interesting. That can be challenging, but it's also kind of interesting. The other thing you have here is the quick tips and chats. So this is part of the Clem Talks module. But here we have a number of different short videos. You could say light bulb moments, offering you new information in a way you've never come across it before. Some are just reminders that are based on the information that you've already taken in from the program, but they're all designed to nudge you forward, just to keep the mind focused. Okay, and then you have the transformation weeks 1 to 12, starting with the introduction and week 1, week 2, week 3, etc., all the way to week 12. So you can follow that 12-week program if it suits you. Now we're going to bring you to the Binge Eating Trigger-Reveal. The Binge Eating Trigger-Reveal is basically a program within this program. It's got 20 plus videos, plus 5 full hypnosis sessions. There's a real body of work here. The whole point here is to help you to answer that dreaded, I don't know why I did that when it comes to binging. I don't know why I did that. If you've done something, I don't know why I do that. If you've maybe fallen back into an old behavior or you've had a few lapses. This whole program is about answering that question. And it builds step by step. So you follow it slowly all the way through from the introduction, video 1, video 2, video 3, what is hypnosis? It just goes into the whole thing. It's well worth starting from scratch and just enjoying it, because it's not just about the result. A big part of this is developing your understanding of feelings. There's a lot in that. But again, it's not just about the outcome and the final result. The journey itself is very informative. It helps you to really engage with these things called feelings and understand how they impact your life. So on top of all this, you also have extra support. Now you have constant support while you're on this, so that you're getting emails from me all the time. Again, motivating you, keeping you focused on the task ahead. But also we have one-to-one sessions for any issues at all, any emotional issues or anything at all. 50% off your first one-to-one session with me and 33% off any other. So 1/3 off the other sessions. You get the emails, you get coaching, and you have direct access to me. So you can contact me anytime just by clicking on the hamburger sign up here and clicking on message me, which will allow you to send me a WhatsApp message, and you can just WhatsApp me anytime. Now, it doesn't matter if it's day or night. Just message me, text me, whenever something is on your mind. If that's 3 o'clock in the morning, don't worry. This is important. You see, I know how hard it is to reach out, especially if you're struggling in any way. You know, there's a bit of shame, a bit of embarrassment attached to if things aren't going well. But just do it. Just pop me a WhatsApp. Think about it. You see, who else do you get to share your problems with when you're encountering issues with eating, or when you've deviated from what you should be doing? You know, you either go inwards at yourself and keep giving out to yourself about what you should have done, or you can share your experience with me. Also, when things are going well, who else do you get to share your wins with? So if you tell me you've gone 3 days without chocolate, or a week without chocolate, or you fell into a bad behavior, but you're back out of it now and you're doing really well, I am genuinely proud of you. Those updates really make my day. So if you're struggling, I want to hear that too, because that's when support matters most. So you can WhatsApp me day or night, it doesn't matter. When I'm not on duty, my notifications are turned off, so I will get back to you. But sometimes if you hold off sending the message when you're feeling whatever it is you're feeling, and you say, okay, I'll send it later on in the morning or at a better time in the evening, you're going to lose that moment. You're going to lose the importance and significance of the message, and you'll probably decide not to send it. So just send it. You can't disturb me. So why continue? Why sign up to this program? Well, you see, just to bring your mind back to the whole purpose of the program, the reason is to change your relationship with food and change your relationship with yourself. And real change comes from 3 things. Firstly, you need new information. You need new ways of looking at things, or information that you're already aware of, but presented in a new way. The second thing is you need repetition. You need to repeat that information over and over again. The new information is up against old information, years and years of old information. So you have to keep repeating it to make it sticky, to get it in there in your brain. And the third thing, which is, and probably one of the most important, is you need support. You need support. That's it. And while you're on this program, once you're on this continued program, I will be there to support you. That's why the continued program exists. It's not a big, expensive program. The subscription right now is just €25 per month. The purpose of the continued program is that you don't fall off a cliff after the 12-week program. It allows you continuity, not just with the material, but with the support from me. So allow me to be part of your journey. I'd be privileged to accompany you. It's not a big cost, as I said. So just dive in, get involved, and enjoy it. There's no risk. There's very few terms and conditions, and there's definitely no sneaky stuff, as I heard someone say in a radio ad before. So if you want to keep your momentum and to stay supported and stay in the zone, have more tools at your disposal, at your fingertips, this is what you should do. So I hope you'll join me with this. Just take a leap, sign up, let's see how we get on. So consider it, and I hope to hear from you. Take care.